What's going on, dudes? It is Kolosalus here, and I wanted to start this new video series that is going to basically give you like an overview of what happened at Blizzard conference at GamesCom. And I basically wanted to discuss and kind of explain what they meant, as I had my friend in Cologne at GamesCom, and he actually told me more things than people know. People know about even the best, like Diablo players. You know, they think they know everything, and you know, like Athene basically made a interview, which is he basically pretty much knows the most out of the Diablo 3 community, probably because he was actually at the interview, and he asked them whatever he wants. But other than that, my friend played the game, and I know about the game pretty much everything. Well, so far what they told us. So in this video, I wanted to discuss the new adventure mode feature, and this is really what we were asking for. The adventure mode is an end game system. Finally, I don't know, me, Athene, Moldrun, Invis, anyone I can think of that's making videos about Diablo has made a statement that they need an end game system. And finally, here it is, an adventure mode which has 4 parts. It has loot runs, Nephilim trials, bounties, and exploration. So they only revealed 2, like loot runs and Nephilim trials. So let's talk about loot runs first. Of course, it's a part of adventure mode, and also if you take a sneak peek at your screen at the moment, there you see that we have the adventure mode, loot runs, bounties, and exploration. And I don't know, the Nephilim trials are gone, but the Nephilim trials are just randomly. I'll talk about that in a second, okay? So it looks like they're normal. It's normal difficulty, so it looks like it's difficulty based, and it's a private game. So what they did is, you have a public game where your friends and people can join, or you have a private game where you just want to play on your own and just enjoy the game on your own. You don't even want to play co-op. And yeah, so you hear the new end game options, and I'm going to discuss the loot runs and Nephilim trials right now. So the loot runs are 15 to 20 minute dungeons. They're randomly generated. The weather, the lighting, the enemies. There's even a random boss, or even 2 sometimes. It depends on how will your dungeon roll. It depends on how many tiers your dungeon will have. It's going to be limited to something, to some size, because it's supposed to be 15 to 20 minutes, to keep it short, keep it quick, keep it simple, you know, so you can drop your stuff. Players, to be honest, already have that. Players already have those loot runs. We basically farm. That's what we do. You know, we go to Act 1, Act 3, Act 2, and we just farm. That's our loot runs. But we want them fresh, we want them new, and we want them random. So that's good that they're doing that. So those, as I said, those dungeons will be multi-tiered. There'll be several levels deep, and there will be something you need to do in order to unlock loot runs. And in my opinion, it will be finishing the game at certain level. At certain level, you want to do your loot runs at. For example, if you do your loot runs at Inferno difficulty, you have to finish the game at Inferno difficulty. If you want to do them at Nightmare, you don't want to finish at Nightmare. But it will be announced at BlizzCon, apparently. Next feature, and the last one we'll talk about today, is part of the new adventure mode. Although it's not there, it's still in the game, and it's kind of counted into the adventure mode as Nephilim trials. And Nephilim trials look very interesting. The Nephilim trials portals are located around the world. For Nephilim to to challenge their skills, to challenge their friends, you know, as in other Nephilim. And those are, as I said, portals located around the world, and they're like challenge-based trials. So there are waves of enemies coming at you with increasing difficulty, and your reward is based on your efficiency. And what that means is if you get through the Nephilim trial quicker, you'll get more loot, you get more repellent chests at the end, because I think at the end, when you finish the Nephilim trial, I'm not even sure if you can finish it. Like, they didn't say if you can actually finish it. It might be that it's until you die, and how many waves you can get through. But I don't think they will do that. They want you to finish I think they want you to finish the Nephilim trial, and then go to the like reward room, where there'll be enough repellent chests for you. Like, if you finish the loot run in a certain time, you'll get a certain amount of repellent chests. If you did it in less time, you'll get more. If you've done the Nephilim trial in the more time, like you took more time than others, you'll get less repellent chests and probably less epic loot, as they tend to call it. And yeah, so that's basically the two features they talked about as an adventure mode, and they look really interesting. I'm really excited. We're not gonna have to grind for experience anymore. At least I don't think. We're not gonna have to, you know, do farming of Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. We're just gonna go into adventure mode, go into loot runs, and just do a loot run all over. I hope that the mob density there will be awesome, will be good. So this will actually be a good end game system. But at the end, it's something they can always change. They can change the loot runs. They can change, they can change the mob density. They can change the bosses. They can change everything at the end. It's just adventure mode that we need. Nephilim trials look awesome again. They give us more opportunities to drop those legendaries that we like. I'm gonna talk about the loot 2.0 in my next video, so stay tuned for that. I'm gonna discuss what changes they're gonna bring and what impact it's gonna have on the game. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new, and until the next video, it's gonna be loot 2.0. I'm Kolosalus signing out. Peace on the streets. Twitch TV was there. Sorry about the noise, by the way. It said broadcast to Twitch TV instead of, it just did it to Justin. So what I did, I deleted the account, and you have to wait 24 hours before the nickname gets freed. But I just didn't want to wait that, so I just created Kolosalus YT. Why not? You know what I mean?